So one of the first things that we'll discuss with clients in our initial meeting with them is what's the journey? How are you going to have this conversation with your spouse, and how can we help you to move beyond how will this look to what this will look like? One of the ways that we can assist people to do that is that they might want to have direct discussion. This can be problematic for some people, but for some couples they think, yep, we're happy to sit around the table together and just do this directly, but we want a little bit of guidance. So in that context, we can speak to people about what's important to them, the things that they might put forward as part of any conversation with their partner, and then if they reach agreement, we can help them to put that into a legally binding document at the end of their discussions. For some people, that's enough. As the next step, we might speak to people about whether, for example, they might want to go to mediation. We can refer them to a neutral third party who can sit around the table with them and help them have the discussions around all of the issues that arise as a result of separation. Time with children, property settlement, financial arrangements for the running of the household. So in mediation, the parties go separately to the mediator. They're not supported by a lawyer around the table, but they're just there with somebody to help facilitate discussion in an orderly way. Again, we can assist them outside of the process and they might come back to us for the formalising of documents. Another option that we provide is that we're happy to help them negotiate with their partner and their lawyer. We like it if we're able to refer the partner to an independent lawyer who we know and trust, who works in the same collaborative manner as us, and we can then work together either simply by way of the lawyers speaking to each other over the phone, writing letters, or around the table, in a more informal way than we do in a structured collaboration. The next level is a full team collaboration. That's where the parties and their lawyers sit around the table together to discuss all issues, and as part of that process we'd usually bring in a neutral psychologist who acts as a facilitator of the meeting and helps deal with children's issues, and we also bring in a neutral financial planner who helps provide guidance around the way in which property should be divided and the way in which the household finances should be managed. Whichever option people choose with us, one of the massive benefits is that the timing is all their own. So for example, if people choose a collaboration, which typically might take 3 or 4 meetings, if they want to have a meeting every week, we can do that. So the process is over in a matter of 4 weeks, if the parties are ready for that. Similarly, if they're perhaps just coming to terms with the separation and they want things to move a bit more slowly, we can slow it down for them. The timing is really up to them. Contrast that with, for example, the court process, where of course the timing is very much up to the court's availability, and often things can take well over a year before they would reach a final hearing stage. New clients are welcome to contact us for our initial free of charge interview, at which we'll talk through where they're at, how we can help them and discuss these processes with them in more detail so that we can help find a path that's going to work for them and their family.